Hello everyone. In our baby boomer generation, we are heading to the golden age. Some of my friends, relatives, or just fans on social media who also run into the area of children are distancing from them. The children stop talking to their parents. I am making this video dedicated to the young generation with parents who you no longer talk or care for. Time flows like a river, never stopping, carrying everything forward in its current. In the eyes of parents, no matter how old their children become, they are still the little ones who once took their first steps, who call out mommy, daddy with innocent voices. Yet reality dictates that children must grow up, leave their parents' protective embrace, and build their own lives. As the world modernizes and life becomes increasingly fast-paced, the gap between generations seems to widen. However, no matter how much society changes, love and respect for parents remain values that should never fade if only we know how to preserve them. First, the ancient tree and the growing seedlings. The relationship between generations. Imagine parents as the ancient tree that has provided shade throughout our lives. As children, we found shelter beneath its branches, protected from the sudden storms of life. But as we grow, we become seedlings stretching upward, yearning to reach our own sunlight. Some, in their quest for greater horizons, forget the tree that once shielded them. They forget that their roots remain there, in the hands of their parents, in the wrinkles of those who sacrificed their own youth so their children could soar. In today's world, loving and respecting parents is not merely a duty, it is an art, one that requires balancing modern independence with traditional filial piety. Understanding the loneliness of parents as society advances and technology offers countless ways to stay connected, an ironic reality emerges. Asian parents are lonelier than ever. In the past, grown children often lived with their parents even after starting their own families. Today, everyone has their own separate space, their own world, and sometimes only interact with parents through the glow of a phone screen. Life's relentless pace carries children away, leaving parents in quiet homes, listening to the ticking clock as they reminisce about when their children were still small. A simple message, a short phone call, these small gestures can bring immense comfort. In the modern world, respect isn't just shown through grand ceremonies, but also through these small, heartfelt actions. Respect is not just obedience, but listening. When we were young, our parents taught us how to speak, how to walk, how to navigate life. As we grow older, we may assume that our parents, being from an older generation, don't understand the complexities of the modern world. But respect isn't about blind obedience, it's about listening. When we were young, parents don't need their children to always agree with them. They need to feel heard and understood. Sometimes they simply want to tell story from the past, share a memory, or voice a small concern. Do not dismiss their words. Just because life is busy, what may seem like an insignificant story to us could be deeply meaningful to them. True respect lies in having the patience to listen even when the story has been told many times before. Love is not measured in material wealth, but in time. A common misconception among grown children is that providing financial support fulfills their duty to their parents, while material comfort is important but parents truly need. Love is not measured in material wealth but in time. A common misconception among grown children is that providing financial support fulfills their duty to their parents, while material comfort is important. What parents truly need is time. Imagine parents as an oil lamp that burns a little lower each year. One day the flame will go out, and the deepest regret won't be that we didn't give them enough money, but that we didn't spend enough time with them when we had a chance. Visit them when you can, share a meal, ask about their day, a simple touch of the hand, the warm glance. These hold more value than any expensive gifts. Creating new memories instead of just living in the past. Parents often reminisce about the past, but that doesn't mean we can't create new memories with them. Instead of only listening to their own story, take them on trips, introduce them to new experiences. Even in old age, they can still find joy in new things. Don't let time slip away with empty promises like I visit when I'm free or I take you out when work is less hectic. Sometimes that one day never comes, and all that remains are regrets. Don't wait until it's too late to appreciate them. A painful truth of life is that people hesitate to express love when they have a chance, yet mourn deeply once it's too late. Many only realize the value of their parents after they are gone. Words left unsaid, acts of kindness left undone, these become unbearable regrets. Love your parents while you still can. Tell them you love them while they can still hear it. Hold their hands while they can still feel it. And be present while they can still see you. In modern era, as